have part 1, question number 5 from the February 2016 release, the Pre-Reg exam prototype solution. Just to let you know, I did this individually because I'm just curious to see if people will go 1 through 12 and do every exam question, or if they'll just look at the exam questions and come back to the ones that they struggle with. Let me just go ahead and read this and talk about translating the conversion factors. So you've seen some of the other videos, so I'll go on to just the second one. But you can see both, so you have the contrast. Number 5, baby B, who is 1 month old. And I crossed off 1 month old because one of the great difficulties with these word problems is getting rid of information that's not actually relevant to the answer. Now, I say that, but that 1 month old is actually quite important, because if you, for example, see 40 mLs per dose, you might question it just intuitively. Even 40 or 4 mLs per dose you might question just in general. So I cross it off only to make a point that there are extraneous numbers that are detractors. Who weighs 3 kilograms? So I mentioned again that when we see weight, it's probably going to be something that we put solo when we get to the calculation, so probably on the far left. Has been diagnosed with gastroesophageal reflux disease. Now that's a little tough for me because we call it GERD, gastroesophageal. We take that O away, but I understand it's GORD in the UK. He's been prescribed ranitidine liquid, 75 milligrams per 5 mLs, had a dose of 2 milligrams per kilogram per dose. This is really tricky. 3 doses per 1 day, and then how many mLs of ranitidine liquid should be administered to baby B per single dose. As soon as you see this single dose, you really want to get rid of this. Cross it off so that you don't accidentally multiply the result by 3, and then give your answer to 1 decimal place. Okay, so the calculation, again, we see that we're going to have milliliters per dose as our answer. So which conversion factor, just looking globally at this, is going to have mLs on the top, and we see 5 mLs in 75 milligrams works as 1 conversion factor. We have no milligrams over here, so we need something to get rid of those, and we see that the other conversion factor, 2 milligrams per kilogram, is over here per dose. And then we have kilograms over here to get rid of those, so we are left with milliliters per dose. We check our work, milligrams, milligrams, kilograms, kilograms, left with milliliters per dose. Multiply 3 times 2 times 5 and divide by 75 to get 0.4 mLs per dose.